Hello and welcome to the channel. Professor Soludo, Governor of Anambra State, has advised President-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu to make it a priority to release the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu when he finally assumes office. He said this will quite clearly reduce the problem of insecurity in the southeast. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Why Tinubu should release Nnamdi Kanu after swearing in Soludo. The Anambra State Governor, Professor Soludo, has congratulated the President-elect Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, all other winners in the February 25th and March 18 elections, as well as Nigerians in general, on the successful polls. In a statement he personally signed, Soludo also hailed the Nigerian youths, describing them as the heroes of the 2023 general elections, whose voices would continue to be critical in the building of a new Nigeria. With the elections over, the Anambra governor said attention should shift to addressing the nation's challenges from economy to insecurity, noting that the insecurity ravaging the southeast should be of concern to all. According to him, critical to addressing the problem of insecurity in the southeast is the release of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, who has been in detention for long months. Soludo said, "The 2023 general elections in Nigeria have come and gone. To me, the true heroes of the last elections are the citizens of Nigeria, especially the youths, whose voices will continue to be critical as we collectively strive to build a new Nigeria. Nigeria is the winner, and I am confident that a better future lies ahead of us." Let me also congratulate the President-elect Asiwaju Bola Tinubu on his election. We congratulate your closest opponents for their courageous and impressive outing. Nigeria needs healing and restructuring, and the fundamental challenges of insecurity and the economy remain humongous. We pledge to collaborate and partner with you and the federal government for the development of Anambra State and Nigeria. This is the only country that we call house, and we must make it work. In this regard, may I repeat my previous calls and hereby request our President-elect to release Nnamdi Kanu immediately after swearing in, that is, if he is not released before then. We named him around the table as an important stakeholder in discussions about healing and sustainable peace in the southeast. While our efforts with the security agencies are yielding significant results, we believe that sustainable peace and security will be enhanced through wider non-kinetic engagements with all critical stakeholders. Meanwhile, former President Olusegun Obasanjo has said that he was at one time against the ambition of the governor of Anambra State, Professor Soludo, to lead the state. Obasanjo, who spoke in Awka, Anambra State capital, at an event to mark the one-year anniversary of Soludo as the governor of the state on Saturday, said he had reservations when his former chief economic advisor approached him that he was gunning for the governorship position in the state. For the ex-president, Soludo was better at something international or national and not as Anambra governor. Because of my experience with Chukwuma, I earmarked him for something greater in my mind until one day he came to me and said he was going to contest election as governor of Anambra. I did not disguise my anger against him, and I said, "Chukwuma, governor of Anambra, no. I see you for something national or international. What is this governor of Anambra?" He said to me, "You remember one morning when we were together and I came for morning devotion and I said, 'Let us pray for the new governor of Anambra.' And I snapped and I said, 'What prayer are you making?'" Obasanjo said his experience of Anambra then was Dr. Chris Ngige and Uba, and then you will not blame me for my reaction. He said Soludo reminded him of what he said on that occasion. I said, "Oh yes, I remember," Obasanjo added. Ngige, who is the current Minister of Labor and Employment, was governor of Anambra between 2003 and 2006. Emmanuel Uba was elected and sworn in as the governor of Anambra State on May 27, 2007. He was removed by a Supreme Court decision on 14 June 2007. He governed the state for 14 days. I said to Chukwuma, when people like you are running away, what do you expect? Hooligans will take over, and then people like him should not complain. He said he later told Soludo he could contest, but he should not forget he reserved him for national or international assignments. But go for this governorship as an appetizer. Then the main menu will come later. So you are on your appetizer stage, Obasanjo said, turning to Soludo. He said Soludo's performance confirmed what he said to the governor in the past. From what I have heard and what I have seen, you have not disappointed me, and I believe you have not disappointed the people of Anambra State, Obasanjo added. Soludo was the former governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria who served between 2004 and 2009, including when Obasanjo was president. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. Also, Olusegun Obasanjo said that his appointment of Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala as the Minister of Finance and Professor Chukwuma Soludo as Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria was the best he made during his administration. Obasanjo said this while speaking at the first-year anniversary of Soludo. He said he had no doubt in Soludo's capacity to deliver in his new assignment. Obasanjo stated, when I appointed Soludo as my economic advisor, I worked with him very well and I was highly impressed with him, so I chose to appoint him the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, and he was one governor of CBN that was not from the commercial bank, and he performed wonderfully well. I appointed Soludo and Okonjo-Iweala, and I think probably that of all the appointments that I made while in office, these two appointments were the best. He said he was accused of running the country because of his appointment of the two technocrats who were from the southeast by those who had Igbophobia. He, however, pointed out that they performed creditably. He said Soludo did well as CBN governor, while blaming the current crisis on the inability of the Apex Bank to function as the development bank that it should be. He said, Central Bank is not like a commercial bank. The central bank is for development, and part of the problem we have suffered in the past and we are suffering today is that the central bank has not performed its job as a development bank as it should have. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time. Bye.